What's going on, everyone? It's Kai. Semen retention. There is a lot of buzz around this word here. And I'm going to give you the down and dirty of it from someone that has done a year of it. For the people that are in their 20s and 30s. There's a lot of people that talk about it. Maybe the older generations. It's a little bit different, okay? For people that are, they got a lot of extra testosterone going on. It can be a lot more challenging, especially if you're single, okay? No BS. I'm going to give it to you straight down, all right? This is the real deal right here. So, what is it? Semen retention is preserving your sexual energy, okay? Ayurvedic terminology, your semen and your sexual energy, specifically the semen, we're just going to keep it to the guys today, contains ojas. Your ojas is the life force that runs your body, runs life. It's everything. You preserve that. That goes into the rest of your body. It transfers from your genitals, where the semen's created, up to the rest of your body, your mind, your emotions. It balances everything. Everything. It is the cornerstone to balance and peace, and it will help you with every aspect of your life. Self-confidence, social skills, attracting women, attracting new opportunities for life, your fitness, your health, your mental disorders, your anxiety, your depression. It is the centerpiece to it all, and it works. It's essential to any sort of spiritual development and any sort of personal development, okay? But first, I'm going to be real with you. We keep it real here on, Empowered Empath. You need a damn strong reason for wanting to do it. This is not for the faint of heart. It is one of the single hardest things mentally and emotionally you will ever do. All right? It's not for everybody. I have those first couple of months extremely challenging. Okay? You're not going to sleep well. You're going to have so much energy built up that you feel like you're operating on overdrive. You're not going to know what to do with it, especially in your 20s and early 30s. You're just not going to know what to do with it, because we already produce so much testosterone. We're in the prime of our lives. You want to triple or quadruple that? But here's the caveat to that. You start to use that in the gym, talking to the ladies, job interviews, social skills, skyrockets, triples. You're like a superhuman for a short period of time. You're a little restless. You're actually really restless. It's hard to focus on anything, pretty much. But, my God, you're superhuman if you can channel that. You need a strong reason not to relapse. And you will. You absolutely will. Just accept that. And that's okay. It's totally okay. That's the cool part. Give yourself a break. We're all about giving ourselves a break here on this channel. You know what I mean? Just, pat yourself on the shoulder. All right? My reason for wanting to do it is I genuinely felt called to it. I knew... I at first thought it was going to attract me more women, to be honest with you. Because I was anxious in, relationships, and I felt needy. I needed sex. If I didn't have sex with someone every week, it's just, I don't know. I wanted to take that dependence away from that situation. I was on anxiety medication too at the time, and I got off anxiety medication because of semen retention. Completely changed the way I look at women. I don't really view them, as guys, and we're guys, and that's okay. Don't be ashamed for being a man, okay? Sex is important to us. Viewing women in a physical way, that's how we view women. It is what it is, okay? Don't ever be ashamed of that. Now, don't be a pig about it or a douchebag about it. You don't want to be fucking staring at women, you know, across from the bar or at the gym. You know, yeah, that's gonna get your ass kicked. It's gonna get you kicked out. All right. You don't want a drink thrown at you. You know, I've had that happen different times. The first 2 months, rough, really hard. Okay, I'm just keeping it real with you. You're gonna need to figure out your reason for doing this. All right. Mine was for balance. I wanted to get off anxiety medication. Spirit had told me that this was the way to do it. I was ready. I already had other systems in place. My diet was in check. My sleep was in check. My desire to do it was in check. All right? Yeah. I didn't sleep for like 2 or 3 months, if I'm being honest. You know, you're not balanced at first. You're overcharged. Because what literally is happening is your body is rewiring itself. You're so used to masturbating every day or having sex all the time or staring at women to get these dopamine hits. Your body is addicted to it. Your nervous system is so sensitive, as a highly sensitive person, as an empath, right? That's what causes you anxiety. You know, it's like just having too much of something. It's like overeating. You just get straight. You don't feel good when you've stuffed your body with something. The same way you don't feel good when you watched porn, you know, too much. Stared at women too much, get too much female attention. You feel on edge. All right. I didn't want to feel like that anymore. But you'll see results pretty fast. All right. Those first 2 months, you'll feel like superhuman. You'll be going up to women and talking to them and approaching them, and you'll feel like you're the king for a little bit. You know, you'll have all this extra energy. All right, but a mistake that I made was I wasted it trying to talk to women when I should have been using it to work on my purpose, when I should have been getting in better shape. I'm already in pretty good shape, but like, you know, it can always be better. Just focusing on it more on productive reasons. You're not on edge when you're doing it too. All right. Don't waste this skill. We'll talk about the women here in a second though, because they come later. Trust me. So after a little while, you may or may not go through this phase where, since what's happening is your nervous system and your brain is completely rewiring. It's like you're getting off of an addiction. It's like you're detoxing from an addiction. You're going to feel sluggish. You're going to feel lazy. You're going to feel almost sick, tired. You're not going to want to do anything. All your motivation is going to be out the window. All right, but the good news is you're not going to be sitting there wanting to like masturbate or watch porn or go have sex. So enjoy that break, you know. Enjoy that break. You can go out, you can finally go out places and you're not obsessed with women. Who's there? You know, where are the women at, you know? And I get it. I get it. Like, I've been there. I know. It's called being a man, you know. It's one of the biggest drivers that we have is men, all right? But after that first couple of weeks, you're going to start to see some real benefits, all right? The ones that I can think of off the top of my head: mental clarity, word recognition, you are going to have an extremely high level of self-confidence socially. You're not going to take as much shit. You know, you're going to be a lot more in the moment, firm, direct, not aggressive, confrontational, but firm, direct. Your energy is building, like you're strong inside, and people can feel that and people respond to that. Okay. Another thing it's going to do is it's going to show you where all of your anxiety and all of your self-conscious patterns are. Because usually what we do when we feel bad is we go masturbate, we go have sex, or we go stare at women, or we go and get a dopamine hit to make you feel better, right? Oh, I had a hard day at work, or oh my God, got rejected today. I'm gonna go masturbate. That's what happens. You know, the key, I don't even think a lot of people are aware that they do it, but it's true. Okay. So you're going to be left with all of these insecurities and all of these issues, and it's going to come real fast. And it's cool because then you become aware of it and then you can fix it. Remember, changing behavior, awareness of the problem, and then as the behaviors come up in your life, stay aware of it, and they will go away. They'll fix themselves. It's cool. It happens. It's worked for me my whole life. Increased confidence with women. You're going to feel like the man. You're not going to be as needy. Your sex drive is going to be off the charts. All right? That masculinity, that aggression, it's all going to be there. Increased performance in the gym, 100%. I felt like I was on steroids. I've taken SARMs before at one point in my life. I got off them because I didn't like what they were doing to my hormones, but yeah, I felt like it was that times 10. Forget about the one extra rep. You're going to have an extra 10 reps. You're going to want to go to the gym twice a day. Use that to meet your fitness goals, whatever the heck that is. Okay? You're going to feel this insatiable drive to achieve. Find out what you want to do and do that. All right? Do you see do you see all of these benefits that I'm talking about, how this can literally change your life? I'm going to check to make sure my phone isn't getting too hot. It might overheat. I don't want to start the video over. It really helps if you take a break from dating. I'm telling you. When your brain is going through this rewiring process and you're detoxing this dopamine, all right? Just jumping on the dating apps, going out to the bars, meeting women, it's gonna just frazzle you. All right, it's gonna knock you off balance. Trust me, this will come back. It'll come back. Just give it time. But for now, give it a couple months. You can give it a couple months if you want. Okay. Now, the cool part. Okay. Took me about 8 or 9 months, I felt more emotionally open, more confident, more sensitive to balance that than I ever had in my entire life. Immediately following that stability is when the women started to come. They feel it, they sense it. People in general feel it and sense it, and they just want to be with you. Okay? It comes, and you're not needy for it. You don't need sex from somebody. You don't need these things from women. You don't need the attention from them. That's where the non-neediness comes from. And that's what paradoxically, when you don't want something, it comes. It's kind of a trick the universe plays on you. When you don't want something, it comes. All right? And then it's going to heal your mental disorders, your anxiety, your depression. You don't even have to do anything. Just watch it go away. When you feel anxious about something, it's going to come up. Be aware of it and just let it disappear. Just let it dissipate. You don't need to do something about your thoughts and your mental disorders. Just stay aware of it. Stay with the semen retention, good healthy habits, and then it'll naturally dissipate. It will. I'm telling you, it will. The problem is when you start to want to fix it and want to obsess over it and do something about it and change it and fix it. That's where the problems come up. All right, you're going to run yourself in circles. Eventually, it's going to become a lifestyle. I'm at a place, you're going to get to a place where you're balanced. You can wake up in the morning, you feel at peace. You don't need female attraction in your life. You don't need women. I'm not saying I'm not perfect and I'm not a man and I don't enjoy that stuff. But you don't need it. All right? People can sense that neediness on you. Women can sense that neediness on you. That's what repels them. That's what repels all people. All right? Oh, man, yeah. It is and I'll say this again, it is the centerpiece for all spiritual, mental, and emotional change in your life. It is not a magic key, though. Last thing I'm going to say is it's not a magic key. It needs to be coupled with a good diet, good exercise, good sleep, good water intake, and a really, really sound mind. It's the catalyst that will get you to everywhere you need in life. All right, it's the horse to the buggy, but you still need the buggy to house the human. All right, I'm going to do more videos on this stuff. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. If you want to propel and excel in every aspect of your life, semen retention is the way to do it. Figure out your reason. Stay with it for the first couple months. Bounce it out. Take a break from dating. Focus on rewiring your nervous system. Our nervous systems, especially as sensitive guys and these are the empaths, our nervous systems is what gets us into trouble. You can't drink a lot of coffee. You can't drink a lot of alcohol. You can't have too much dopamine hits, sex, money, food, stimulation. You get all wiry and all tense, and that's where the anxiety comes from. This will fix it. All right, this is going to give you that strength and that inner stability in your chakras that are going to align in your nervous system. And you're going to be able to handle more in life. You're also just not going to want to do it. Like, your first thought when you walk into a store or the gym or anywhere where you're sleeping at night is not going to be like, where are the women at? You know, I need, excuse me. I need that female attraction. All right. Semen retention. All right. I'll see you guys soon.